let's look shortly at the proofs of two trigonometric identities. Put this to the test. Pen. Okay, pen ready. Now there we go. We have the identity that tan of theta is equals to sine of theta divided by the cos of theta. This is the first one we'll prove. The second one will be that sine squared theta plus cos squared theta is equals to 1. Okay, let's look first at this one. What do we know? We know that sine theta is equals to opposite over hypotenuse, or put in other words, y over r, and cos theta is equals to x over r. So if we were to look at the left hand side, I'm sorry, this is the right hand side actually. Right hand side. Let's clean this up. The right hand side asserts that that division there, sine theta divided by cos theta. So this is the right hand side, says sine theta divided by cos theta, and this is equals to, well, we have sine as y over r, so we can place y over r on top, and we divide this by cos theta, which is x over r. I don't know, I'm using capital there. Small will do. A small case will do. So that's just r there. What can we do with this? What happens when you divide a fraction by a fraction? What you actually do is that you then have y over r multiplied by, and you invert the bottom fraction. So you have r divided by x. You see how this cancels this? So now we've got y over x. But the left hand side is tan theta, and we know that tan theta is equals to y over x. So we have right hand side is equals to left hand side, and that identity is proved. We will now look at the second identity, remembering that sine theta is y over r and cos theta is x over r. We will substitute these ratios into the equation and see if they give us 1. Let's do it. We have sine theta as y over r, so we just have y over r and we squaring it. For cos squared theta we have x over r and we're squaring it, and we're saying this is equals to 1. Can say therefore there. So therefore, what is the square of a fraction? Well, it's y over r. We multiply it by another y over r, and we add x over r multiplied by x over r, and we're saying this is equals to 1. What happens here, when we multiply fractions, we multiply the numerator by the numerator and the denominator by the denominator. So we have y squared over r squared added to x squared divided by r squared, and we're saying this is 1. Therefore, well, we have a common denominator, r squared. So we're going to have y squared plus x squared divided by r squared is equals to 1. Now we look to Pythagoras, the theorem of Pythagoras. What does it tell us? It tells us that r squared is equals to y squared plus x squared. So we are able to substitute r squared for y squared plus x squared, which is what we have at the top here. Let's substitute. We do r squared, and on the bottom we have r squared, and we see that this is equals to 1, and we have proven the second identity. That's a wrap. Thank you.